Hi everybody, I'm HondaPro Jason. I'm here at Honda of Rotterdam in the Netherlands, and I'm going to walk you guys through the entire dealership. Now, they were very kind and lent me a Civic Type R, an FN2, to drive around all over Holland for about a week. So now I'm going to show you guys all the cool cars they offer here, both stores, because there's a top story and a bottom story to this dealership, and it's going to be awesome. So let's go inside, let's have some fun. And now for the inside. Let me tell you guys, they are all ready for the new Civic Type R. They got these huge posters, they have banners, they have little magazines, they got everything that says Type R on it. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna walk you guys through the entire dealership, upstairs, downstairs, in and out of all the cars. I'm only gonna cut a couple times because I really want you guys to get the feeling like you're seeing exactly what I'm seeing. So let's spin around here a little bit, and I'm gonna show you the very first car, the Civic Tourer. We don't have the Tourer in the States. In fact, we don't have most of these cars in the States. And this thing is awesome. This opens up nice and wide. There's a huge open area back here, which I'll bet, let me see. I'll bet I can fit in this. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can. Okay, almost. My shoulders are a little bit big. But there's a lot of room back here in this thing. And the side of it, so it's basically a wagon. Check this thing out. Tons of room in the back. It has Honda's Magic Seat. That's a lot of room. I mean, look at this thing. So Honda's really bringing this Magic Seat to all of the models, which is cool because it opens up a ton of room inside the car. In Europe, one thing I've noticed, almost all the cars are manual. Very few automatics. And this car is no difference. Check this out. Manual transmission. One thing you guys might have seen, look at this. Any idea what this is? Well, if you're from Holland, you definitely know what this is. This is a tool to break the window just in case you fall in the lake or the canal or the ocean or the sea or whatever they have around here. But these are in every single car. Every single car has one of these hammers, and then on the end of the hammer right here is a razor sharp razor. And what that does is that cuts your seatbelt. Because so many people fall into the water, they put this with every single car. I've never seen anything like this. It's a Honda. Actually, it says Honda, and it's totally crazy. But that's just some of the differences between the US and Europe here. Come on out. I could make this video probably about 6 hours to show you guys everything, but I'm gonna kind of give you a teaser. So CR-V, we have the CR-V in America. The difference is we don't have this color in America. And when you see the inside of this thing, you are gonna flip out. This is suede with leather, and I believe that's from the factory. This center console opens up very much the same. This front area is a little bit different. Take a look inside there. They have a couple of little spots. I don't know if they're for pens or what it's for, but I think this is really kind of a unique little area back here. This all looks the same. You can turn the traction control off, and again, CR-V with a six-speed stick shift. Try saying that 5 times fast. Otherwise, everything else looks very similar inside the vehicle, but one thing that's not the same is the front end. Check this thing out. This front end is sick. Come all the way around. Let me see, make sure you can get a really good view. You might have to go off to the corner, but these headlights, totally different than ours. I believe these are washers that come out, if I'm not mistaken. All this extra chrome, I mean, we thought we had a lot of chrome in the States. No way. They added all this chrome bezeling around the fog lights, which is just beautiful. And they really did a great job with this vehicle. even have some little extra lights inside the turn signals here. Maybe extra fog lights, something like that. And then around the back, if this is anything like all the other cars that I've seen, inside the back here, I believe it's on this side, is a rear fog light. And this light goes on in the foggy conditions because it gets very foggy back here. And what happens is then other people can see you from a far distance. This is something I didn't know when I was driving around my Civic Type R. People kept flashing the lights because I actually had mine on when I was driving. Oops, sorry. Okay, spin around. The Civic Sport. I have shown you guys this car about 1 million times in pictures, but I've never shown you a video because I've never actually seen it or touched it. I love this piano black. It looks beautiful in the front. I love the color. I love the fog lights. These black rims, they really, really set the car off beautifully. Now before I show you the back end, stop right there. Take a look at this here. This little piece that looks like someone just stuck it on. What this is this helps with emissions and helps with wind drag. It actually brought down I believe it brought down the emissions just like 0.01, just putting this on, which means that it qualifies for better insurance ratings, which causes you guys to spend less money. So this little tiny thing, and Honda's starting to add a lot of these into Europe, help the car quite a bit. Come all the way around. You have to see this back end. It is simply stunning. Black piano all the way in the back. I've never seen anything like this. This is all tinted nice and dark. The beautiful spoiler. Tons of room in the boot. It's not trunk. Remember, we're in Europe. It's the boot. Tons of room inside the boot. And the seats fold down and the seats fold up. The Magic Seat's the same thing. It's just, they really just did a beautiful job. This is kind of unique. Check this out. There's a handle here to close it. There's a handle here to close it. There's also a handle here and here. And these two can actually be held for, used for storage too, which is kind of neat. Let's take a look inside the Civic Sport. Very similar to the Tourer, I think. In fact, I don't really see much different, but you can take a look. There's some really, really cool stitching here. I like the white against the black. I always have. It's really neat. And you might be wondering why we're in a new car showroom at Honda of Rotterdam and there are no Monroney stickers anywhere on the cars. Because they don't have Monroneys in Europe. They have this magazine that shows everyone what the prices are. And when you get to the dealership, they can either raise the prices or discount the prices, just like in America. But the Monroney thing, it seems like it's just a US thing, because it's definitely not in any of the cars here. Let's take a walk around. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys the garage area, and then we're gonna go straight upstairs. And the reason I'm gonna show you the garage area is there's a very, very special green car in there. But first, before the special green car, check this Civic out. Regular old white Civic 4-door, but it has a black package. That's the blacked out rims, blacked out mirrors, blacked out front end, blacked out rear end. The fuel cap, come here. You're gonna love this fuel cap. It's probably one of my favorite parts of this car. Check this thing out. Jet black. It says Civic right on it. It's really, really a sharp piece. And so you guys know that it is officially a black edition. Yes, I understand it's a white car, but it has all the black accents, which makes it a black edition. Let's take a walk inside the shop. You guys are going to be amazed to see what I just saw the other day. Come on, this is awesome. Check this thing out. This is the Green Monster for sure. I have some video of this thing starting up. I have a couple still pictures I'm going to add to this. But this is a straight-on hardcore race car. It's the owner's son that races it. Met him the other day. The guy is super, super cool. The car is wicked fast. I didn't get a ride in it because, well, Go take a look and I'll show you why I didn't get a ride in it. You're gonna see the reason is well, there's only one seat in the vehicle, which explains why I never got a ride, but it's so nice. And again, I have some videos of the inside and some still pictures, and absolutely no tread because it's a slick, because it's a race car. Let's take a break for a second. Let's take a walk upstairs. Two floors. How many Honda dealerships have 2 floors? Wait. Now I know why Honda dealerships don't have 2 floors. Now that we finally made it up those stairs, I'm in the area where they pretty much keep all the used cars and the detail area, which is the 2nd floor. And this is the owner's office. And the door is kind of open, so let's go see if he's here. Geert, are you here?
Yes.
Hey.
Hi, Jason.
How are you?
Okay. Hi.
Good to see you. This is the owner of this dealership, and not just this dealership, you own a second dealership too, correct?
Yes, we have a dealership in the city of Breda.
Very nice, very nice. And how long, this is a family-owned dealership?
Yes, my father started a dealership in 72.
72.
Yes.
Most of you weren't even born in 72, and they've had the dealership ever since then.
Yeah, it's when they started with the new Honda Civic, the
Yeah.
first Honda Civic, 72.
That's awesome.
And then I had the dealership for myself since 90.
Wow.
So 25 years now.
You've seen a lot of changes.
Yes, a lot of changes. Yes.
Yeah, and this dealership looks like it's brand new. Did you just rebuild it recently?
Yes, we rebuilt the building in 2010.
Okay.
And it's completely like Honda wants the building, everything in the Honda style.
Perfect. Yeah, there's plenty of Honda things I'm going to show you guys. There's a big bean bag that's all Honda. There's everything here is branded. It's a little bit different than the US, and I like it a lot.
The colors are a little bit different.
The colors are quite a bit different, yeah. Quite a bit different.
But and it is how Honda wants the dealer outlet in Europe. It's the latest style. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
I mean, it's beautiful.
I'm very happy with it.
Yes, I'm very, very happy with it. It's going to be hard for me to leave, but I am going to let you get back to work. I'm going to continue my tour around the dealership.
Yes.
Thank you for everything. Again,
yes.
it's been an amazing
Thank
experience.
You also. We are very happy that you were here, and I hope to meet you again.
When you come to the States.
Yes, I sometimes come to the States. So
there you go. It is an open.
It
is an open invitation. Well, now it's on YouTube, so it's a total open invitation.
Okay.
Thank you very much. You take care. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Come on, let's go look at some more cars. This is their used car area. Dun 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 dun. Have you ever seen one before? I bet you haven't. S600. Yes, this is the first time I've ever seen an S600 in person. I've never really touched one. I've never really seen one. I've learned a couple little things about it. And as my beautiful camera person, who today is also my girlfriend, will show you around the car, what I've learned is it's rear wheel drive. And one of the wheels is actually connected by a chain to the other one. So it's not an axle that runs all the way back. It's one drive wheel is turning, and then the other one is connected by a chain. Really interesting stuff. And this is, I mean, this is really what started it for Honda. I mean, look at this thing. It's pure car, no frills, no airbags, no ABS, but it's beautiful. And they've had it here for years, and I asked if it was for sale, and the answer I got was, no, we're keeping it. And if you look to your right a little bit, you'll see the detail area. And they're detailing up a CRZ, or what they call right now a CRZ, because we're in Europe and Z is Z. I'm not sure why, but it's super cool. You guys can just kind of take a little look around here. There's not much to explain. It's a detail shop, but it is on the second floor, which is pretty awesome. Honda of Rotterdam does modify quite a few cars. In fact, we spoke a little bit about the new Type R coming, and as I can't give you all the details, they are planning on doing some modifications to the car once it gets here. So I look very forward to that. Let's take a walk and let's see what other used cars they have, because again, all the European styles are totally different than the American styles. So watch your step going down here. Feet might be a little bit wet. Okay, so here's the beanbag I talked to you guys about. Awesome. Check this thing out. So cool. And it's the Power of Dreams, and I'm guessing it looks like grass is probably part of their, nice to take a break. It's probably part of their power equipment. Here's something you guys might not know. Honda makes power equipment, all different types of power equipment. They don't make chainsaws. The reason why? Chainsaws are used to chop down trees. Genius. We love you, Honda. Let's go see what you got. I know this looks like a TSX. It's not. It's a Honda Accord, because they don't have Acura in Europe. Fooled you guys. Okay, let's pass right over this hybrid, because it's a Toyota, and this is used cars, so we might get some used cars. Honda Fit, they don't have the new Fit yet in Europe. They're getting it very soon, so this is the old one. You guys have seen that. We got some Suzukis. Look at this last generation Civic. Look at the front end. This thing is sick. I love those lights. I love that front clip. I've seen a couple people at a couple shows do the swap, and it's nice. Every time I see it, it looks really good. You have another one right next to it. And if we squeeze between these two cars here, you guys are going to see a couple of Civic hatchbacks. And these regular Civic hatchbacks, the model code is FN1. Now they make an FN2, which is the Type R, which I'm going to show you guys in just a minute. But this is the FN1, very similar. Lots of room in the boot. Back area opens up for even more room, if you guys can see that. Huge. I love the hatchback style. I really think it looks cool. The back end looks awesome. Get a really cool side profile. Not going to spend a lot of time in this car because I really want to walk you guys through the car I was driving. Honda Jazz. Remember, they don't have the Fit in Europe. They have the Jazz, which I kind of like the name of the Jazz. I think it looks pretty cool. The car is pretty much the same as what we have. Nothing really changed besides the fact that most of them are manual. There's a couple of changes in the inside. Let me show you real briefly what this looks like here. There's come with automatic climate control, which will be that big circle you see in the center area. A couple of extra hidden little spots for storage, which is nice, but kind of looks the same as what we have in the States. And one more thing I want to show you guys right out the window, since we are in the second floor and you can see it very, very nicely. Look right out there at that Honda sign. See how it's red? Everything in Europe is red for Honda. US is blue. Everything in Europe and in Asia and in Australia and pretty much everywhere else in the world except for the US is red. And that completes my tour. I think I showed you guys the downstairs, the service area, the upstairs, the wash area, everything. I can't thank Honda of Rotterdam enough. You guys are awesome. If you guys have the chance out there, please take a look and follow them on their Twitter account, their Facebook account. Soon they're going to have an Instagram account, and they're going to be posting pictures of all the new cars, including the Type R. But for now, from Holland, I'm the Honda Pro, and now you're in the know.